I'm Mark Eben.
My name is Matt Ludwig. Chris Halion. And we're in Swamp 2. Swamp and Roll, the album. Well, the name says it. It's about the swamp and it's a lot of rolling. The concept, man, it's pretty a lot of Florida, and it's about, you know, critters fucking getting rid of humanity and bringing some heavy blues shit on it, and it's doomy, sludgy, and heavy, and some death here and there, and that's what Swamp and Roll stands for. The lyrics about this release, again, it's about the critters, but I went a little bit more sci-fi, and I went with visions. Like I'm a horror fan, and but I didn't want to go with the same old what 1 billion bands are doing. So I'm like, no one is talking about fucking reptiles and critters here in Florida. The album cover art. My apologies, I'm pronouncing it bad. Oh, what is the name?
I poet.
Poetra. I just say it in Spanish.
I poet. Poetra.
Yeah. 5 milligrams. 5 milligram rules. Hit them up for art. The Swamp and Roll album cover went out beautifully. And yeah, he's our guy when it comes to art.
I do fire alarm service.
Heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration service.
What do I do for a living? At 6 a.m. in Orange Blossom, I'm a stripper.
20 bucks is 20 bucks.
Yeah, 20 bucks, 20 bucks.
But for drums, the biggest obstacle is just practice. Practice the rudiments.
All right, I guess my biggest obstacle was really being a guitar player. You're kind of a dime a dozen in the scene, and nobody really wants to give you a chance in any kind of band until you've really proven yourself. So I had to kind of play in a couple bands that I didn't really even like, just to get my name out there and let people give me a chance to play in the band that I actually wanted to be in. But you know, then once of course I broke into it, it was just easy sailing from there.
I would say an obstacle that I've overcome is probably, you know, when you're younger, like, I don't know, they call it like gatekeeping now, like being closed-minded to shit. I'm a lot more open-minded now. At the time, you know, probably not so much. You know, it's funny how you appreciate certain shit later, you know, but I still find myself listening to shit I grew up listening to, 90s shit, you know? So maybe I'm still a little jaded and biased, but I mean, I do listen to a wide variety of shit, and you know, my only regret is probably not accepting more of it as it was happening.
Playing in cover bands, learning other styles until you found the right group of guys that it all meshes.
Obstacles as a musician, accepting the reality that I'm never gonna be rich doing it. You know, there's a million bands doing the same shit. You just gotta work hard, be original. And like he was saying, I was really close-minded to a lot of styles and even bands that I listen to now, and I'm like, shit, I was pretty good. I didn't give it a chance. So, and I listen to other stuff besides metal. So I just love music in general, except fucking reggaeton.
Well, I don't think he would do it, but Dax Rigs, the former vocalist of Acid Bath, and he also had some solo stuff that was pretty good. But he kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. He's still alive, he's still out there, but I would love to collaborate with him.
Robert Fripp, King Crimson, or King Crimson, or the band Beat that's touring as King Crimson.
I started off listening to music when I was like 3. I knew what I wanted to do. I didn't do it. Non-metal artists to collaborate with. I mean, I'd probably be a fool if it wasn't like a legend, no? Fucking Paul McCartney, motherfucking Keith Richards would probably be cool to hang out with.
If I go non-metal, I would probably say Madonna. Hey, I'll collaborate with Madonna. Why not?
I mean, I'd say some good, some bad. You know, some subgenres have gone into a direction that I don't particularly like, but then other subgenres have evolved in a way that, you know, I really dig it. But, you know, I like the variety, so just because something's not for me doesn't mean that it, you know, doesn't help the scene altogether by bringing in more people and a different variety of people.
I think the undergrounds helped keep metal alive more than anything because there's such a support for it, the music that doesn't get the attention of the mainstream media because they're not a big name band. But then you have magazines, fanzines, liquid metal, Sirius that's willing to open up and play a bunch of different things you would never normally hear, and introduce us to a lot of different international metal music that Americans aren't used to hearing.
I think everything happens in circles. You know, the 70s is gonna come back, and you know, it seems like Doom's making a big comeback, but a lot of people are emulating Sabbath, like very specifically, which is cool, you know. But I see it getting mixed with other genres that are popular now, like Slam's very popular, you know. Grindcore is like in a completely different phase of what it used to be. So much different shit. I think the evolution will be the combination of multiple genres, and you know, we'll see who rises to the top.
Back then, heavier was going fast. When Megadeth said we want to be the heaviest band, it was because they were going fast in the guitar. Then in time, all the bands started going to, you know, the blast beat and stuff, and the punk thing and the discharge stuff. But then it's like, you know, death metal, slam, and all that stuff. So it just keeps getting heavier. But like he said, it's just gonna go back to the 70s. It's like it's coming back now. We're listening. A lot of people are buying vinyls. I think that helps a little bit in music, since the other parts are pretty sad. But yeah, it's like a roller coaster. Hopefully it'll come back, man, again. Why not?
What are the future plans for Swamp Tooth? Well, for tonight, we're opening for Narcotic Wasteland.
Drinks are gonna get colder. The riffs are gonna get heavier. We're gonna get more big bellies. We're just gonna keep writing music and playing as much shows as we can.
We're actually in the songwriting process right now, and it's looking very promising.
Keep swamping rolling.